Hi, this is Bruce. I just want to spend a couple of minutes talking to you as to why would you want to stay in the car business for 29 years? Who the heck is going to do something that doesn't feel good? I got into the car business when I was 24 years old, and I was a waiter, I was a student, I got into the industry, and I was simply amazed that people would exchange money with me for something that they liked, that smelled good, sounded good, felt good, and looked good, and I would be able to get a high commission and sometimes a low commission. What I found out was that the automobile actually sells itself. However, people wanted to do business with me because of what I brought to the table with my attitude. Now, what's really interesting, I didn't have a lot of product knowledge. I needed help and I needed some structure. My first income was, when I say that my first beginning income was $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Well, the more I stayed in the car business, I noticed that salespeople operated at different levels. 75% of the salespeople that sell automobiles or that are in sales in general make the average mediocre income. Well, the average mediocre income in our business is about $38,000 to $40,000 a year. I was making that. However, I was very curious as to what is it that's causing this fellow over here to make $140,000 a year in 2009, in 2010, and in 2011, where he's tracking to make that kind of money when we're supposed to be in this big gigantic recession because nobody's buying cars now. You know how bad the business is. Well, let me explain something to you. What I found out early on in the car business is that at the very least what I had to consistently bring was bring the right type of attitude that I needed into the industry, and I also needed to be willing to know what I did not know. I had to be willing to spend some time on someone training me. Selling is a language. Selling is a behavior. Then more importantly, selling is effort, persistence, and consistency. I've got to be willing to get back up in shape every day. Well, I became very attracted to getting paid. I like getting paid. I found out that the stronger my work ethic and the better I got at what I did, the more money that I would make. So if my behavior was connected to my escalating income, then why wouldn't I continue to allow my income to escalate? Well, what I found out was it was okay for me to escalate, but the masses were telling me how bad things were in business, how bad this was. Let me give you an example, okay? One of mankind's perpetual agony is that we all have a desire, we want to be unique and different, but we seem to have a need to fit in with the group. I'm going to tell you that the group is average. There's nothing wrong with being average if that's you. And what is average? It's the best of the worst. It's the worst of the best. It's kind of like the food in my refrigerator. It's just too bad to eat, but it's still too good to throw away. It's kind of like stale. Again, we go into this time factor. If we're going to be at a place of employment away from the people that we love, and we're going to invest the kind of time that we need to invest to be employed, to get paid, then why don't we operate at an optimum and be the very best that we can be? You know, never be this, never be this. Never be the guy that is the walking contradiction in business. He stays in the car business or he stays in sales, and then he says to you, boy, business sucks, business sucks, business sucks. That kind of guy needs to get out of the business, because if it sucks that bad, he needs to leave. Don't associate with them. Keep your head right and move forward. Thank you very much.